Have you ever wondered what really makes a woman feel special when you touch her? It might seem like a mystery, but the truth, knows exactly where and how to touch, can create a deep connection. Today, I'm going to share 7 spots that can make any woman feel a mix of affection and attraction, leaving her completely drawn to you. But it's not just about the physical touch. It's about the emotions and the gentle care behind it. Imagine being the guy who knows exactly how to make her feel things she hasn't felt in a long time. These touches will build up. And the last one. It's the key to leaving her completely captivated. Stick around, and if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, give a thumbs up, and turn on notifications. Let's get started.
Number 1. Lower back. Let's start with the lower back. A simple yet powerful area to build trust and connection. A light, almost unnoticeable touch here can make a woman feel supported and secure. Think about situations like walking through a crowded place, climbing stairs, or helping her into a car. Gently placing your hand on the small of her back signals that you're there for her without saying a word. The key is to keep it natural and soft. For example, when guiding her through a busy street, let your touch be brief and fluid, not overbearing or controlling. This gesture shows care and attentiveness, making her feel safe and valued. It's not about making a grand move, but about small, thoughtful actions that communicate you're paying attention to her needs. If you're walking together, lightly resting your hand on her back for a moment can reinforce that sense of quiet support. Done right, this simple touch creates a connection that feels natural and comforting, something she'll remember even in everyday moments. Number 2, the nape. The nape of the neck is one of the most intimate and delicate areas of a woman's body, offering a unique way to create emotional closeness. Often exposed, it's the perfect place for a gentle, affectionate touch. This area carries certain vulnerability, so it's essential to approach it with care and respect. Imagine a moment during a hug, brushing her hair aside, or simply standing close. These are opportunities for a light, fleeting touch that can evoke warmth and tenderness. The key is subtlety. A soft caress with your fingertips, rather than pressing or massaging, can create a shiver of connection and bring a sense of calm and admiration. This simple gesture not only demonstrates attentiveness, but also shows how much you value the trust she's placed in you. When you touch the nape, you're hinting at deeper intimacy without crossing boundaries. Whether during a hug, holding her face, or passing close, it's a way to transform an ordinary moment into something deeply meaningful. The nape's vulnerability and elegance make it a beautiful point of contact to show care, build trust, and create a lasting impression. Number 3. The arm. The arm might seem like an unexpected choice for building intimacy, but it's a surprisingly powerful way to create a meaningful connection. Imagine you're in the middle of a sincere conversation, sharing thoughts and emotions. A light, natural touch on her arm can reinforce the bond, showing her you're fully present and engaged. The key is to keep the gesture subtle and spontaneous. It's not about grabbing or holding her arm, but letting your hand move naturally, perhaps as you lean in to emphasize a point or show you're actively listening. This small, thoughtful touch communicates attentiveness and care, bridging the emotional connection with a physical one. What makes the arm so special is its versatility. Whether you're sitting across a table, walking side by side, or simply standing close, it's always accessible. A gentle caress or light touch conveys support and warmth without being overwhelming, inviting her to relax and lean into the moment. Done respectfully and with intention, this simple gesture can turn an ordinary interaction into a memorable moment of closeness. Number 4. The knee. The knee might seem like a surprising place to foster intimacy, but when approached with thoughtfulness, it can create a comforting and memorable connection. Picture this. You're sitting together, perhaps watching a movie, sharing a quiet drink, or laughing over a casual conversation. A gentle touch on her knee during these moments can feel both natural and meaningful, sparking a sense of closeness without saying a word. The magic lies in subtlety. Your touch should be light and fleeting, enough to convey warmth but never lingering or forceful. For instance, while making a point in your conversation, Let your hand rest softly on her knee for just a moment before pulling away. This small gesture communicates attentiveness and care, showing that you're present in the moment and tuned into her. What makes this touch particularly special is its balance. It's intimate without being intrusive, casual yet deliberate. Whether sitting side by side on a couch or at a dinner table, this simple gesture creates a quiet sense of connection that feels organic and sincere. Done thoughtfully, it's an effortless way to let her feel seen, valued, and appreciated, transforming an everyday interaction into something deeply personal. Number 5. The waist. The waist is a sensitive and intimate area that holds the potential to express affection, security, and even desire. Imagine you're dancing together, the rhythm pulling you close. Your hand gently rests on her waist, and in that moment, you're not just physically close but emotionally connected. This gesture conveys a sense of closeness, offering both security and warmth. It's an invitation to feel safe, cherished, and admired. The key to a meaningful touch on the waist is respect. You want to ensure that it feels supportive, not possessive. Whether you're moving together on a dance floor, walking hand in hand, or simply sitting close, this touch communicates a deep connection, suggesting trust and affection. The waist is an ideal place for such contact, as it's not only an emotional anchor, but also an area where small gestures can be incredibly powerful. When done with care, a light touch on the waist can ignite a feeling of closeness and protection, letting her feel that you are there, both physically and emotionally. It's a gesture that speaks volumes, deepening the connection between you in a subtle, yet unmistakable way. Number 6. The hands are often overlooked, but they hold incredible power in creating a connection. Imagine sitting across from her in a quiet cafe, talking about everything and nothing at the same time. As the conversation flows, you extend your hand to gently hold hers. This simple gesture speaks volumes. It's a tactile confirmation that you're fully present, that you care, and that you want to share a moment of closeness. The beauty of holding hands lies in its simplicity. It's not about grabbing or pulling. It's about offering a soft, reassuring touch that feels natural. A gentle squeeze, a brush of your thumb over her hand. These small actions convey a sense of warmth and attention. When you hold hands, you're saying, "I'm here for you, and I want you to feel safe and cared for." What makes this gesture so powerful is its universality. Whether you're walking together, sitting quietly, or in the middle of a deep conversation, holding hands creates an immediate sense of unity. It's a timeless way to express interest, intimacy, and affection. Done thoughtfully, this touch invites her to relax, feel recognized, and deepen the emotional bond between you. Number 7. The wrist. The wrist is one of the most delicate and sensual areas of a woman's body, yet it is often overlooked when it comes to building intimacy. Imagine being close to her, perhaps saying goodbye or sharing a quiet moment. You gently take her wrist in your hand, your fingers brushing lightly over the skin. This simple yet powerful gesture has the ability to evoke a deep sense of closeness, tenderness, and even desire. The key to a meaningful touch on the wrist is its subtlety. The wrist is a sensitive area, so a soft, fleeting touch speaks volumes. Whether you're holding her wrist for a moment as you walk together or lightly kissing it in a tender goodbye, the gesture conveys a sense of intimacy and respect. By touching the wrist, you are acknowledging her vulnerability in the most graceful way possible, suggesting that you're interested in her emotionally and physically without rushing or pushing boundaries. When done with care, a touch on the wrist can feel like a secret between the two of you, creating a shared moment that deepens your connection. It's a gesture that's both romantic and respectful, offering a glimpse of what's to come while leaving her with a sense of being desired and appreciated. Touch is a powerful way to build intimacy, showing care and connection when done with thoughtfulness. It's not just about where you touch, but how, gently and respectfully. Subtle gestures like a light touch on the lower back for support, a soft caress of the nape for tenderness, or a brief hand on the knee during shared moments can foster trust and affection. Holding hands or brushing the wrist adds closeness and unity. It's the small, intentional actions that create lasting bonds and make her feel truly valued.